things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. And the Buckeyes will put total leather and will get started. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. So Michigan State's offense will dial up the first ball plays in this one. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, like all power, all those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold people accountable, guys that will lead. And it's nice to have those guys on your team. They're the leaders of the team, and they're the best players.
And part of the reason why they're leaders is because these guys galvanize their teammates, right? We've seen time and time again, these dudes make plays, and it just sparks the sideline. It sparks the coaching staff. It sparks the fans. They're special players, and they all have to play well together.
He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Trying to make magic with his feet. Oh, what a move. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
And man, I love my quarterbacks that want to make plays and make those big plays and scramble around and get away from people, but you got to tuck that football away when you're going to run through arm tackles and people are around you diving. Make sure you got that thing locked up. He did, and defense took advantage of it.
This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. He'll pull it on the read. He'll slide and avoid the big hit.
It doesn't matter what run play you have called, if you're running it inside or outside. If the defense gets penetration, everything is done. And you saw it on that play right there. Great job by the defense.
Third down conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35. The Buckeyes have it with a 1st and 10. Toss to the outside. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
A lot of times offenses will do the FIB, formation into the boundary, try to take advantage of you necessarily spreading out, sending more resources to the field, try to take advantage. Offense gave it a whirl, but the defense, they did not move. They did their assignments, got the TFL.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Sparty and nearly 75,000 of his closest friends pegging the decibel meter on 3rd down. And he scoots his way to the 1st down and then slides to avoid the hit. The Buckeyes look to keep this drive humming. Looking downfield on 1st down. Makes the grab on the left. The tackle is made, but he's got it 1st and goal from the 6.
Oh, that just really nice catch by the big tight end, throwing those mitts up there, catching the football.
Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes! Quick strike through the air for the score. They get set for the point afters. We have the first score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd.
And the QB saw it right away. He knew it. As soon as he got that football, he got it in his hands. He loved his matchup, finding the big fella, getting the touchdown.
Michigan State has the ball back, and here comes the offense. As it turns out, the fumble on that last drive set up the touchdown, David.
And there's no bigger stat in football than turnovers. You turn the football over, they turn it into points. Jesse, that is not a recipe for success.
Good news, though, they get another chance, right? They can make amends with this drive right here. That's all that's important. You got to execute, you got to lock in.
So now it's 2nd and long. Pulls and fires it complete to the right.
Great job by the defense winning those early downs. Now you get them in a predictable situation. 3rd and long. You bring in more DBs, more speed, more fun blitz packages. Get to have a little fun, go get the quarterback.
Motion from the wide receiver. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. And to get rid of it quickly. And they can't make the connection, and it could get worse. A penalty flag on the field, and it's in the holding zone. Let's get the call. So the penalty will not be enforced. The defense declines and stands on the result of the play. The Spartans will punt it away on 4th down. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Just needs a crack to get a return. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. Hands it off. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Give to the running back. Breaks into the open. Running inside the 20. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Ohio State.
This is a guy that put a lot of pressure on himself coming in this season. He felt like he was ready to have a breakout year. He knew he had all the tools in the toolbox to be able to get it done, and he's showing it. That's his 10th rushing touchdown on the season.
He'll start the return inside his 5. 20. The Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Got it in the middle. It's blocked. They'll get the 1st down. It's spotted on the 49. Pass completion move to Stinson. Let's see if they try it again. To the air on 1st down. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Lanier. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Looking to fire. Zings it complete to the right. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
Such a great job by the defense winning on early downs. What does that mean? Now it means 3rd and long. 3rd and long, now I go to dime packages, to nickel packages. I'm taking linebackers off the field and bringing on DBs to really cover more guys and have more speed on the field.
And the Spartans will punt this one away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. The punt goes out of bounds, and a nice job to get them backed up. I think they'll spot it right around the 15. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Use the play fake, now to throw. A strike downfield. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the 1st down. That's a way to give yourself some breathing room. Now the 2nd play of the drive from the 36. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. And the Buckeyes with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Off play action. Buys a little extra time. And it'll be incomplete. He got on the move trying to make something happen, but just couldn't find a man. The noise bouncing off of Smarty's armor as they encourage their green and white on 3rd down. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. Nothing but green grass down the middle. Touchdown, Buckeyes. Once he got some room, it was over. They are seizing control and taking away hope as they push out the lead in this Week 8 showdown. And with the extra point, they're up 21-0. You're not going to keep the lid on this guy forever. Sooner or later, he's going to get loose.
He is. He's a bad mother. Shut your mouth. I mean, this dude can make plays. That's why you keep feeding it to him, because at some point, he's going to break it loose and make a huge play.
This drive will start from the 19-yard line. From the gun, running back gets to give. And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. Well, guys, Ohio State has the lead here. They wanted to strike first and strike hard, and they've been able to do that here in the first quarter as we take a look at the stats. Now the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the second. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with second down. They'll try it on the ground, running the counter. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Offense breaks the huddle on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds the tight end. At the 35, he's got room. Love to see these third down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line. Off the play fake on first down, the throw. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. The Spartans trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Second down, they'll go to the air. He's going to take off across the 45. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down. And the Spartans are flying down the field. Looking to throw on first down. He's got it down the middle. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. They're just making things harder now. It's 1st and 20. He'll do it himself. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4. The Spartans with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. He'll keep it himself. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pit.
And the quarterback is toast back at the 35. And the Spartans will call on their punt team.
Coming up, 4th down.
Looks it all the way in, and now turns his attention upfield. Couldn't get away from that cover team, and they've got him down at the 23. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. They've been nothing short of spectacular so far. 3 drives, 3 touchdowns, and they'll try to make it 4 for 4.
Nice job by the quarterback trying to buy time and scrambling to the right, but it was the hit that forced that incompletion.
Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Well, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. Complete to the right. He'll step out of bounds right at the 44. A big time pickup on that one. From the 44-yard line, the offense snaps it on first down. They pick it off, and this defense, a much-needed play. Got room on the return.
And some defensive backs just have a way of finding the football. He's starting to develop that. His 3rd interception on the season, just has a good feel for playing that spot in the back end.
Going to be a gain of about 3 down to the 21. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. The corners are walked up tight. Going to swing it on 2nd down. Snags it over the middle. Now the connection takes it to the 11. They've moved it into scoring territory, 1st and 10 from the 11. Caught in the backfield. It's Bradley. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Caught over the middle. It's Waddle. Touchdown, Michigan State. They get it into the end zone to pay off that opportunity. Big time touchdown there to get some much needed momentum.
You got to find something, right? Who are you going to go to make that big play to get you back into it? You're not back in it yet. It's not tied. You're not there yet, but you're starting to inch back into it and get some momentum going.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. After throwing the pick on the last drive, need to take care of the ball this time, Jesse.
We're going to find out a lot about this quarterback right here, too. How does he fight through adversity after that last drive?
Yeah, clear the mechanism, move on. That's a part of it, right? If you're going to be a great player, you got to learn how to handle these mistakes and move on.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Power football with the run. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
The short hands, it's McCoy. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down. Third down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
No, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmies and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide and I know I trust you, I'm finding you.
The Buckeyes will line it up on 1st and 10. They'll go to the ground. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7.
You know, as a defense, you kind of want to force the give on the RPO. You want them to run the football, and you can tell maybe the quarterback wishes he pulled this. Small game, but some information you gathered maybe for the next time you get to run an RPO.
Well, this guy's been an animal all game long. He's had tons of success running the football. The defense had to do something to stop him. Give the D-line and that front 7 tons of credit for being really physical there, getting the TFL.
Buys a little time. He felt the heat, trying to get away, but down he goes. He'll lose a yard or 2. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. He'll field the punt and try to get some yardage. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Quick strike complete. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Makes the grab. It's Bush. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. The Spartans will line up to punt it away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. They finally stop him, but he found some running room on that return and really helps out his offense to start this drive. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? Starts a drive trying to go up top. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. And they'll get him down after a solid return.
Boy, and that might be the break this defense needed right before the half. You're down. You need to make a play. They can't score any more points. This one could get out of hand now. You have set your offense up right before.
And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. He's into the open down the middle. Defense trying to take it back. Touchdown, Ohio State. How about this defense taking one back to the house?
You practice these moments as a defense, but you never know when they're going to come to fruition. But how about it? The scoop, the ball's on the turf. They scoop it up. They take it to the house. The defense takes care of business and said, offense, we don't need you. We'll put points on the board.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Waning seconds of the first half. Let's see what the back. And you want to talk about gang tackling. Everybody on the defense run to the ball. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, what else is new? A spirited environment there in East Lansing.
And the Spartans will line up to kick off and start the second half. Fielded in the end zone. It's Hilton. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. Not sure they had to make many adjustments at halftime as they try to build on this lead here in the third. Knocked down behind the line. Boy, he powered through one tackler, but there were more there to greet him. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. The give to the running back from the shotgun. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. He lets one fly deep. Brings it in down the left side. And he's brought down, but a flag is also down.
Hold offense.
That penalty cost them a 3rd down conversion, and now they'll have to try it from a little farther away. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, back up inside their 20.
What a great job by the defense, forcing a 3 and out. Beautiful job in coverage there. This is going to set up a punt and get them the football back in great field position.
The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. They've got the big fellas out there, a 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. On the option. There he goes. Lowers those pads. He gets across the 20 and finally out of bounds at the 19 there in the red zone.
The defense has got to do a better job with assignment football. Somebody has to be accounting for the quarterback on these run plays. You know you're going to see it. You've seen it on film. The option play, nobody home. He just takes off. That's an easy 1st down pickup.
Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. The Spartans now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Fires to the big fella. And they swarm him under.
Great job by the offense. Listen, if the defense is going to sit back in zone, you know what you got to do. Run those crossers across the formation. Those guys that are looking at the quarterback, they're not trying to pick up receivers all the time. Make those precise throws.
Touchdown, Spartans! Made the grab in the end zone for the score.
What a throw by the QB. You think about it, you don't have much space near the sideline, and he put that thing right on the outside of the sideline where his receiver could go make a play. Not only does he make the play, I'm pretty sure he got a foot in bounds, and that's a great touchdown catch. What a playmaker.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
ACC action, fellas, and all week there's been intrigue about this one. Georgia Tech has just had no answers today. You should see what Yellow Jacket greats like Calvin Johnson are saying on social media right now. Talk about unhappy. They're trailing by 17 to Duke. It wouldn't be the ACC if there weren't this kind of storyline, guys, and we promise to keep you posted.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Dances away. Grab near the marker. It's McCoy. And it's a catch, but he's got enough for the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on 1st down. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. It's complete. They got him free for a big gainer down to the 43. One of the great programs in the history of the sport, sort of built on the running game, but these days, Ohio State defined by explosive pass plays.
Yeah, and you
turning it on. They'll ride him out of bounds after the good pickup spotted at the 25-yard line. The Buckeyes come to the line with a new set of downs. The screen, he's got wheels. Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. The kick is up and good and put 1 more on the lead. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. These two guys, they just shared a glance, and they knew exactly what to do there.
And how many times do we hear that? The quarterback talk about him after the game and go, hey, I just looked at him. He knew what I saw. I knew what he saw. We're on the same page. We've done this before. That chemistry equals big plays.
Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Behind the chains now on second and long. Back to pass. Pressure coming. Trying to burn this defensive back. Oh, it's picked off. Trying to take it back. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there. Looking to throw on first down. He'll pull it down and run. He's run out of bounds and didn't gain an inch on the play. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Wants to go up top. Just a little bit too much juice on that one as the freshman was taking a shot. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. Out of the gun, the inside give. He has the first and still on his feet. Offenses gain momentum with third down conversions like that. They've got it at the 25. Off play action on first down. It's complete on the right side. And he's knocked down, but there's also laundry on the field. We'll see what the officials have called. We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. That's not the way you'd like to start this set of downs. It's now 1st and 20. The inside handoff. Oh, he's got some space. They knock him down inside the 30 at the 29. It's a pickup of 6.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So,
touchdown, Ohio State. Hauled that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score. He has been surgical. Precision passes, using the scalpel, the fine instrument, rather than the blunt one.
And the defense has had absolutely no answer for him. Just, he's been down their throats all game long, a step ahead, understanding what he's seeing, and just destroying this defense.
They'll get this drive going from the 17. The give from the gun. And they picked up 9 on first down. It'll bring up second and short.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
And the Spartans with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Out of the gun, the running back has it. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. They've already punted 4 times in this game, and they're about to run the guy out there for a 5th time if they don't pick up the first down here. Fires to the big fella. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Spartans will try to pin them back with the punt. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity ladder. He couldn't find much running room there, didn't get a lot of blocking, and he'll step out of bounds. They'll try to put a drive together starting from the 36. They'll toss it to the left. Sweet cut there. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down.
Another good run. Man, he has been picking up yards in bunches today. Jesse showing off all the skills.
And he's showing no signs of slowing down, David. This guy just gets better as the game goes on. He is a beast.
Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Catch in the middle. It's Bell. All kinds of room to the right. Past the tech. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Buckeyes! And with the way he's throwing it right now, there are some big names at the top of that record list. J.T. Barrett, Dwayne Haskins, Justin Fields. Might be getting ready to move them down a notch.
And moving those guys down, that's a day. That's the day you dream about. That's the day where the ball's barely touching the ground, you're in a zone, and everything is going your way.
So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the fourth. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. Unloads quickly. And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. And the Spartans can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Just a short pass to the tight end. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Tight end finds a soft spot. Breaks into the open. He stopped at the 49 after gaining 10. The Spartans come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43. That last sack got them behind the sticks. It's second and long here. Looking to fire. Got it in the middle. It's Waddle. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. How aggressive might this play call be on third and short from the 46? Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. They'll snap it from the gun on third down. Bought a little time, lets it go. Quickly out to the tight end. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. On fourth down, they'll throw for it. Can't make the connection, and the defense gets a fourth down stop. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Rolling right and going deep. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. They're dealing with a second and long. Quarterback on the keeper. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And you can tell QB wants to run. He's going to be a big part of the game plan, and the defense really, really understands that. I got to understand, and more importantly, when I get a lick on this cat, I got to take it. Like, not dirty, not cheap shots, but end-of-the plays, when I can be physical and really make him feel me, I think that'll always bode well in a fourth quarter game.
And the Buckeyes will send out the punt unit. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Michigan State has the ball back, and here comes the offense. These last couple of drives, Jesse, have been about the defense making clutch stand.
I think for this offense, they can stay aggressive knowing that their defense is going to bail them out time and time again here.
Yeah, and especially when you go for those fourth down situations, you do that a lot of times because you know your defense can make stands, make stops. They did on that last possession for you.
He'll pull it on the read. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. It'll be third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He's going to throw deep right side. Intercepted, big play, stops the drive. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. Out comes the offense as they get set to take over. That's caught. It's Bell. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there.
Yeah, and listen, I'm going to move this guy everywhere. He was in the slot this time, but I'm not going to let the defense understand where he's lining up so they can double team him, put him in the slot, put him out wide. Either way, find this guy early and often.
Now facing a third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And they can't make the play on third down. The Buckeyes send out the punt unit. He'll try to really get into this one. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. The Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. Last drive ended with an interception, and they can't afford to have that happen again. Here's a heat. The short hands, it's Lanier. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Now here on second down, see if they keep tossing it around. With jet sweep pass. There he goes. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. And the Spartans just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. Send the tight end in motion. Give to the running back. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
And that's it. Is another.
He'll do it himself. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down.
Well, that last play is basically a microcosm of what today has been like for this offense. Just nothing happening. Not physical. And
fires deep toward the end zone. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. He wants to throw it. Got it set up on the outside. He's knocked down at the 33, and that's short of the line to gain. And let's see what they do on fourth down. The 2-minute timeout arrives, and we have certainly seen miracles in college football, and they will certainly need one here. They'll try to cap off this drive with a field goal. He boomed it through, a 50-yard field goal showing off that powerful leg. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Tough to beat in action, gentlemen. You know that. Let's take a look at the highlights. Kent State is trailing right now, but let's be honest. The program that turned out Josh Cribbs should never be counted out of any game. They're trailing by just 2 to Bowling Green. Any big developments here on the mat, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business. Guys?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. They'll run it to keep this clock grinding. It's runs like that that can really help your field position as they're up at the 35. The Buckeyes come to the line needing just inches for the first down. Trying to pick it up on the ground. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Oh, he's got a chance. Turning it on. He goes out of bounds, and he is really close to the goal line there, knocking on the door. They get the W, and with that being win number 6, looks as if they're going